We're here on location with musician, author, and child development specialist, Jim Gill. Child development specialist?
Yeah, I know. It sounds pretty official for a guy who travels around strumming a banjo. But truthfully, my graduate studies are in child development, and my particular interest has always been in the study of play.
Well, I guess the question then is, why a DVD?
I wanted people to see what I see when I'm out leading the concerts. And the great thing about video is that video allows people to notice things that otherwise they might overlook. And in this case, what I really was hoping people would see would be all that happens, and frankly, all that's possible when adults play with children, whether that's parents or teachers or caregivers, anyone who cares for children. And if you watch, you can see certainly how children learn from this kind of play, but you can also see, and this is just as important, you can also see that it's a joy for the children and the adults.
But these are music videos.
Yes, but it's still really all about the play. I call my songs music play because they're really games. And the lyrics themselves have lots of, sometimes, pretty high-level, sophisticated wordplay. And what, again, I see from my concerts, and you can see in the videos, is that even the youngest children are capable of following that language, anticipating the rhymes, and anticipating the movement cues when they have an adult playing with them. We help them focus and actually learn what to listen for just by playing along.
As they unbend, ring fingers next, flex them out stretched, no time to wait, pinkies out straight.
It's actually very much like reading a book. It's too hard for a child on his or her own, but just by playfully reading with them, we actually help them learn to read.
So I guess these aren't your typical MTV music videos.
No, not at all. The videos are really more about the families playing the games than they are about me.
Truck, go! Truck, go! Truck, go!
What about the bottle band?
That one is a bit different. It's more of a documentary of the whole recording process for that song. Paul Phillips arranged all of the music to be played entirely by glass bottles for that piece. And at one point in one of our meetings, he said, you know, how is anybody just by listening going to know that these are actually glass bottles being played rather than some kind of a computer sample? And the more I thought about it, I thought, well, there's, you know, so much work has gone into this, right? I mean, years ago, Paul created a whole musical notation system specific for musicians that play his glass bottles. So, of course, he created a musical score for this piece with that system. On the day of the recording, Paul and the other musicians, they spent so much time transporting the bottles and filling the bottles with water and tuning the bottles.
You should hit his bottle. No. Could I just use his bottle?
Well, you could. I mean, if you...
I mean, I'll hit from this side.
Okay. You can do it.
And you can see that they sometimes blow in the bottles, or they pluck the bottles, or they strike the bottles like a xylophone. We had to capture that in a video.
Well, Jim, I guess these DVDs are going to entertain kids for hours on end, won't they?
Well, listen, I hope people love the videos, but to be truthful, I mean, we put a lot of work into them. But to be truthful, I hope everyone loves to watch them once. And then I hope that children and the adults that care for them, honestly, turn off the videos, turn on the music, and play together.